Damn. Nasty fire. That fucking smoke is black. That's just on the other side of, well, the golf course is right there. Rush. Man, looks like a tire fire. The president is expected to nominate his successor pretty soon. How black that smoke is. Holy fuck. Terrible. Look at that. Oh, that fire's still growing. That is one nasty, nasty fire. I mean, that's in South El Monte. There's a lot of industrial businesses. You know, water tanks, all kinds of chemical associated businesses. So, man, I wonder if that's what that is. Look, it's just black. Well, Jesus.
I'll send it back to you in this video. Gail, quick question here. You had mentioned the titanium. We did a little bit of research. Our colleague Kai Goldberg found out serious information that titanium is in there. So it makes sense that they're doing this shelter in place because of the hazardous conditions also for your eyes and also lungs. A lot of people in that neighborhood, no looky-loos, they should not be standing around.
Absolutely. In fact, let me come out wide and show you the neighborhood directly to the north. This is Klingerman Avenue or Klingerman Street. You can see all the homes there on that street. But again, beyond that, all the smoke that's going up over this neighborhood in South El Monte. This fire can be seen from a long distance and definitely from the 10 and the 60 freeways as well as the 605, which is very close to this area. But again, yes, you want to shelter in place, keep your windows and doors closed, and try not to breathe in any of this toxic smoke.
All right, Gil Davis, it's Sky 5. We'll continue to monitor this fire at a recycling center in South El Monte. Again, inside that building, propane tanks and titanium. A very volatile situation, not just where the fire is burning, but out through that entire area.
Titanium. Yeah, look at that thing. That's horrible. It's all blowing this way too.
Recycling plant on fire. This initial building was the first building that caught fire. They're saying it's 200 foot by 80 foot long. During the firefight, the fire jumped into the second building there in the center of your screen and caught that on fire. That is completely burned through at this point. Firefighters doing what they can to knock this fire down. When we arrived on scene, it was heavy, thick black smoke that was coming out of the structure that was going up high into the sky. Now, firefighters have called this a third alarm structure fire and have shut down the area here. The surface streets are all shut down due to this fire. In recent minutes here, we watched the firefight continue. We were watching some very large explosions happening. We believe that's from the chemical reaction from the water hitting the metal that's on fire here. But firefighters have just shut down their hose lines to reassess those explosions right now. But for the most part, this fire is looking a whole lot better than it did an hour ago. Again, it started at 2:30, and then they were also talking about doing a shelter-in-place order for the general vicinity around this area. We do see a lot of people out on the streets with their cameras. I'll come up here to this intersection here. This is Klingerman. You can see a lot of the people in the neighborhood that have come out to see this. Speaking of the neighborhood, there's quite a few homes and businesses surrounding this commercial area here that are in the area, so they're concerned about that. In fact, we watched some product coming that was in the smoke falling down, raining down into the neighborhoods here. We had to actually move our helicopter because some of that was falling on us. But as I zoom in here, you can see fire inside the building and fire outside in the storage areas around the structures that are currently on fire. But firefighters doing a great job to try to knock down the majority of the flames in that area. And it is looking a whole lot better, although it's still burning quite heavily in that second building. That's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Better is good. Gil, thank you. Stay safe out there.